What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another edition of Trucking with Pastor T. Alright, guys, look, I've had a fantastic day. I'm just getting home from my destination today, and man, I just had a great day. I had a great day, and it's just really a blessing to have been woke up this morning in my right mind, in good health, blood pumping through my veins, air in my lungs, and there's so much to be thankful for. And a lot of times we overlook or we neglect the fact that God woke us up, because truth be told, he didn't have to, but he did. He chose us to see another day when there was someone who didn't. So that lets me know that for me, my purpose has yet to be fulfilled here on earth. And so since I realized that, my goal is to constantly seek what it is God has for me for the day. What's my assignment? Who am I supposed to talk to? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? Yeah, the truth is I have a job that I have to carry out. But during that job, what's my assignment, Lord? When I go to these different places, these different stops, is there someone here that I'm supposed to meet? Is there someone here that I'm supposed to minister to? Is there someone here that's supposed to minister to me? Is there someone here that has a message from you for me? And I think not only as truck drivers, but just as people, just as Christians in general, that should be our daily ambition, is to seek the Lord's face and to figure out what it is that he has for us, because daily God has a plan for us. Daily God has an assignment for us, and it's our responsibility to seek that out. So today it was just awesome. Things didn't all go as planned, but it all worked out for the goodness of the Lord. So I'm just truly thankful. I'm blessed. I think when I looked at my clock, I was at 14 hours and 42 minutes, 43 minutes, something like that. And so, I'm on my way home now, and I don't feel fatigued. I don't feel overwhelmed or stressed or anything. And so it's just a blessing. Today was so awesome, guys. And so I just want to encourage you that throughout your day, just wake up thanking God. Just wake up remembering what God has done for you. I had a conversation with my mother on my way in, and we were just talking about some different things. And so a lot of times people go through things, they go through certain situations, and a lot of it we cause on ourselves. We allow ourselves to get in certain positions, even though we have loved ones who have tried to warn us, who have tried to tell us, who have tried to explain to us what this situation could cause. But it's not until we hit rock bottom and we're completely fed up, in most cases, that we realize what it is, right? So guys, just think about it. Our loved ones, the ones who we hold nearest to us, they want the best for us. They want the best for us. And I would really hate to not speak on that, because I know, and this is just a testimony, I guess. For me and my wife, we were going through some things, and this is before I was a pastor, but we were going through some issues, and I was unfaithful, and I was just doing all these different things. And so she tried to warn me. She tried to talk to me. My parents tried to talk to me, but I felt like I was invincible. I felt like I could do all things. I wasn't really worried about that. I just felt like I took them for granted. I took for granted the fact that God was waking me up, that God was blessing me. In spite of my wrongdoings, I took for granted that my family, my wife was loving me in spite of my wrongdoings. And so God began to deal with me. And He began to show me in dreams my life being taken away from me. And in all 3 dreams, my wife came and she stood over me, looked at me, verified that I was still living, and walked away. My parents, all 3 dreams, were there watching me laying on the ground, bleeding out, taking my last breaths, and they did nothing. And the reason why God showed me is because these are the ones who love you. These are the ones who have been there for you in spite of all the things that you've done, in spite of all the negative, and in spite of the way that you've been raised, and all these different things. You chose to neglect that, and you chose to turn away from that. And so that's why you're in the place that you're in. That's why they're not, crying and doing all these different things that you feel like they should, is because they have poured out so much for you to, in turn, slap them in the face. And I remember vividly in each dream, I'm calling out to my wife, like, I need you, I need your help, I need your help. And so what God told me is, because you didn't appreciate them when I was blessing you, now that you're on your last leg, you've worn out all of, you've worn out all of the love, you've worn out all of the forgiveness. And so since you are alive, then that's good enough, And so that really began to resonate, in my spirit. And that's when I realized I needed to make a change. I needed to reflect on my life and how I was treating my family, how I was treating my wife, how I was treating God. Because like I said, I would get up, start my day, come home, go to sleep, and maybe once I would think about God, but did I have a relationship? Did I have conversation with God? No. And it was the same with my wife. I would, talk to her when I saw her, at the house when I would come in, but it wasn't a true relationship per se. It was just, it was more out of obligation because she was my wife and we were in the same household. So God dealt with me in that, and since then, since He began to show me, like, hey man, you need to be truly thankful for the blessings that I've bestowed upon you. Life has really been truly different. So, it's not even so much about a lot of things happening today, a lot of things falling into place, or being blessed with like these great things. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's just about the small things. And that's just what it was today. It was just a matter of just reflecting on the fact that God saw fit to wake me up this morning. He saw fit to bless me. He kept me up and down the highway. I was alert. There wasn't a moment where I was, getting drowsy and, swerving off the road or any of those things. So, it's the small things that we take pride in and that we thank God that pleases Him. It doesn't always have to be the big, elaborate things that He does for us. So the word says we overcome by the word of our testimony. So this is just a testimony, just to say, hey, just reflect and look back on the things that God's done for you and watch how He continues to do. And as He continues to do, watch how your faith is built. Watch how your faith is elevated, and you're taken from glory to glory to glory. Amen. So thank you all. I know this was This is a night video, and I've already done my trip, so you don't get to really see a lot. But you know, I just feel compelled to get on here on my way home and to just share that. You know, just for a moment, just wanted to share that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please consider liking this if you enjoyed the video, commenting, sharing, all those things. Got any ideas, any questions, any recommendations, please go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. Again, I know I mentioned in another video, if you guys have any ideas of what of a particular kind of mount that I could use for a smartphone that has stabilization built in for the vibration, please let me know. I'm really trying to avoid having to purchase a vlogging camera at this moment. So if that's the route I gotta go, that's the route I gotta go, because I do want to improve the quality of the video, the clarity of the video that I put out for you guys. But if you have any ideas of what I could use as far as a windshield mount, I would prefer our dash mount. But just please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys. Until next time, Pastor T out.